Oh, what a pity. My voice is done lost. Sorrow, agony, and pain is not the order of the day. What a pitiable pity. What a sad occurrence. Everywhere you turn to now, misplaced priority everywhere. Oh, where did we miss it? Who we offend? Why is it that every day in this country you wake up to things that are appalling, things that will prick your mind, things that will even make you lose hope every day in this country? What a pity it is. Iniquities, generation of immoralities, generation that doesn't care about humanity anymore. What a sad occurrence. Marriage used to be an institute of enjoyment, not endurement. Where we for miss am, I don't know. Marriage used to be a union. Marriage used to be an example of if one will chase 1,000, two should be able to chase 10,000. That's unity. That's what marriage used to be. Marriage used to be something to look forward to. But now, everywhere I turn to now, I woke up sad, disappointed, feeling all sort of negativity. I woke up to the news of domestic violence. I woke up to the news of molestation. It is now rampant in our generation. It is now being normalized in my generation. It's in fact, even some men now advise other men, say, you need to beat your wife, oh, if you not beat her, you not go hear word. It's not the normal thing in our generation. Who is raising these children? Who is raising these children? We don't know. Even men are not left out. Not the only man they brutalize woman. Even women they molest man. My people have to turn back to Christ. We have missed it. We have missed it. We are not be every time when they talk about government this, government that. We the people, we are so corrupt. We don't have human feelings anymore. I woke up to the news of this popular gospel musician. Yeah, I don't even know now whether or not the domestic violence now lead to her death. I never know that one now. But the kind news one they hear, the kind revelation we got to get about her demise, that she was beaten. She was being beaten and she was always begging people not to report to her church. Imagine. I don't want to blame the dead, but the situation at hand now. Imagine you are being beaten in marriage. For what? You not agree report. Leave marriage, you not agree leave. I know it's not easy, but it's better to be alive, divorced or married, than to be dead in marriage. Imagine now, she's gone. Now people, even the church, can't realize, hey, so these things were happening and we not even know. We didn't even know. Of course now, the general public, they will always want to take a bite at the church. Any opportunity to take blame the church, and they go attack. First and foremost, if you are part of the people blaming the church, then you are wrong. Because according to investigation, church not even they are aware. When you not tell church, and they want to know. Those of you that are aware, when the woman begs, say, not tell Daddy Gio, not tell Pastor Paul Eneche, not tell Amo, not tell Daddy O. Those of you that they pleaded with, shame unto you. Look at you now. Look at her. She's dead. Where you could have said someone was crying for help silently. She was crying for help. If she was not crying for help, she wouldn't have confided in you people. She confided in you people, but yet again she pleaded, I beg, they could not tell pastor. But why don't you reason? Why if you tell me at the first day? It's for you to rescue her, but nobody, but the choir, music producer, the children, and even the twin sister, they were aware, but yet they did not take a bold step to rescue that woman. She's gone now. Everybody want to blame church. Blame it on yourself. You that were aware and you couldn't raise a voice, you couldn't rescue this woman. Blame it on yourself. Now you want to attack church. What did church do? Some people were even saying now, make them pursue the man come up for church. They're not supposed, a woman beater is not supposed to be in church. If church not know how they want to pursue and come up for church. But then again, according to Dr. Paul Eneche, when I watch what he talk for TV, do you realize that even Lucifer was close to God? The father of sin, he was close to God. And do you even realize Judas Iscariot, when he said Jesus Christ, he was very close to Jesus. Yet, they still get that bad man. So that is not a quotation say may that they pursue them, may they not they allow them enter church, because church is a spiritual clinic. Anybody can come. Now to you religious leaders, I beg any religious leaders that are preaching that say endure marriage, say your member come meet you, come tell you say see what they go through for marriage, domestic violence, and you now open your mouth to tell your member that just endure, just stay, divorce is a sin. Shame unto you. Run from that kind of religious leader. Not be God call and he call God. It's better to remain single or married than to die in marriage. Avoid such domestic leaders. Our parents, you people have failed also. We are una for the raise all those beasts as human. Those beasts in human form. Who raised these children to be a woman beater? Who raised all these children to be a man beater? Who is raising these children? A word is enough for the wise. Let this incident serve as a warning to others, intending couple. Watch out, not be by money. Some of them they be like lamb, but for one you don't marry them. Wow! They don't turn to lion. You have to watch out. Watch out for red flags. Any man when don't feel raise your hand threatening you like this, watch out for that man. He go fit kill you for marriage. I know say some women, generally speaking, their mouth not good though. Man go talk one, then don't talk 5,000. But then again, why you enter marriage? You have to be able to tolerate. Marriage is an institute of many things. You should be able to tolerate. If you know you cannot tolerate such person, don't go into union with that person. Even some people say that they say religious leaders, you know, say if they know say you are divorced, they're not going to give you position for church. Is position this position in church your problem? Is it not better to be alive than to be chasing up and down position in church? Your life is paramount, not be position for church. Yes, the church bylaw states that when you are divorced, you cannot hold a position in church. Let it remain like that. Or you yourself, if you don't say you divorce, save your life. That's why some of them don't want divorce. Some of them don't just they patient, they manage because of position, mere position. They say, I know why. What will people say? It's better they laugh at you than to cry for your death. Do not, people of this generation, they are not so concerned with what will people say. What will people say? Now see our beloved sister. Who are we going to blame? To raise children. I don't have words for the father and the man. Shame unto you. Shame unto all the women beater in the world. Say no to domestic violence. If you are under anyone, it's time for you to speak out and live so that you can live your life. It's better for you to remain single than to be married. Save your life. If you are in domestic violence, speak out now. too much now. They say, Siamo. May God give us the power to raise good children when nobody violent.